There comes a moment in every human life, a moment when the mirror stops, just reflecting your face, and starts revealing your truth. You look into your own eyes and realize you've been asleep with your eyes wide open. You've been existing, but not truly living. You've been drifting through your days like a leaf in a stream, hoping, wishing, waiting for the tide of life to carry you somewhere extraordinary. But here's the unshakable truth. Nothing extraordinary ever happens to the person who just waits. You have to wake yourself up. You must be the one to build the life that others only dream of. And the foundation of that life, the very bedrock, is self-mastery. Now, self-mastery isn't about controlling others. It's not about domination, or pride, or being perfect. It is the profound art of commanding yourself, your thoughts, your emotions, your habits. Your Tim and Till, your destiny itself bends under the weight of your discipline. Think about it. The average person blames their circumstances. The extraordinary person creates them. The average person lets their moods dictate their day. The extraordinary one dictates their mood. The average person hopes for motivation. The extraordinary one trains for mastery. This is the great dividing line between mediocrity and greatness, the ability to govern yourself with unrelenting purpose. When Thomas Edison failed thousands of times to create the light bulb, he didn't curse the darkness, he studied Italiano. When Henry Ford was laughed out of rooms for dreaming of an affordable car, he didn't lower his ambition, he raised his resolve. When Walt Disney was fired from a newspaper for lacking imagination, he didn't stop creating. He built an entire world where imagination would never, ever die. These weren't men born with some kind of magic. They were men possessed by mastery, by an inner authority that simply refused to surrender to weakness or doubt. This is a power you have to. Self-mastery begins where your excuses end. It starts the very moment you stop negotiating with your comfort zone and start demanding your potential. It is the moment you finally understand that your habits are either chains holding you down or wings ready to help you fly. And the choice between that slavery and that flight, you make it every single day. You see, success doesn't just belong to the intelligent, or the talented, or the lucky. It belongs to those who are disciplined enough to stay the course long after the initial excitement has faded. Discipline. It's not a glamorous word, is it? But it's the quiet architect of greatness. It is the unseen power behind every single success story that history remembers. But discipline alone is not enough. To master yourself, you must first understand yourself. You have to be willing to walk through the dark corridors of your own mind and face the things you've been avoiding. Your fear, your doubt, your laziness, your guilt, your regret. These aren't your enemies. They are your teachers. They reveal exactly what you must conquer on the inside before you can conquer anything on the outside. Most people run from discomfort. But the masters, they run toward it. They understand that real growth lives where comfort dies. They know that every moment of resistance is a signal, pointing directly toward their next level of achievement. Every challenge isn't an obstacle, it's a mirror, reflecting the strength you still have yet to claim. The path to self-mastery is not a straight road. It's a spiral, always moving upward. You will fall. You will rise. You will fall again, but each time you rise, you'll be higher, stronger, and clearer than before. Every setback refines your spirit. Every failure forges your will, because mastery isn't something you achieve in a day, it's something you endure, day after day. In a world addicted to speed, noise, and constant distraction, the greatest act of rebellion is focus, and the greatest weapon of the focused mind is clarity. Clarity cuts through the fog of indecision like a sharpened blade. It turns someday into today, and maybe into must. You have to know exactly what you want, not vaguely, not loosely, but with surgical precision. Because life cannot give you direction if you haven't chosen your destination. A mind without clarity is like a ship without a compass, forever drifting, forever reacting, never arriving. But when you truly decide that you will no longer live as a shadow of your potential, something incredible happens. The universe seems to rearrange itself in response to your conviction. Doors open. Your energy shifts. The right people appear. This isn't magic. It's alignment. The moment you master your mind, you master your motion. And when your motion aligns with your mission, you become unstoppable. So, the first commandment of self-mastery is this. Know what you want and why you want it. WYT down. Visualize it. Breathe it. Become obsessed with it. Let it burn in your bones until your every thought, your every action, bends toward its realization. That kind of clarity isn't obsession in a negative way, it's your destiny, finally set in motion. But clarity without belief is just paralysis. You can see the mountaintop all you want, but until you truly believe you're capable of climbing it, you will never take that first step. Belief is the fire that transforms a vision into reality. And belief is something you build, it's not inherited. You build it every single time you keep a promise to yourself. Every time you say, I'll do it, and you actually do it. Every time you push through fatigue, silence your fear, and show up even when no one is watching, your belief grows deeper roots. Soon, that belief becomes unshakable. It becomes your armor. It becomes the voice inside that whispers, I can, when the entire world is screaming, you can't. When you master your belief, you no longer chase validation from others, you create your own conviction. And conviction, my friends, is the birthplace of all greatness. Thank you so much for watching. If this message resonated with you, please hit that like button and subscribe for more content to help you build your most extraordinary life. I'll see you in the next one.